What's up guys? In this tutorial I'm going to show you one of my best video editing tricks using Filmora. You learn how to manipulate speed like freeze frame, fast forward, reverse, and slow motion. You can download our software for free at filmora.wondershare.com. The link is in the description. Alright, let's get creative. Remote not working, huh? Try hitting it. What's up guys? In this tutorial I'm going to show you one of my best video editing
juxtapose,
tricks using Filmora. You learn how to manipulate speed like freeze frame, fast forward, reverse, and slow motion. You can download our software for free at filmora.wondershare.com. The link is in the description. Alright, let's get creative. Remote not working, huh? Try hitting it. George! No! Alright, first I'm going to show you how to do the freeze frame. So we have the clip here, and you can see it goes from George trying to bang on the remote control, I'm taking a sip of coffee, and then it goes back to George's reaction as he realizes he can freeze time. But there's no freeze frame right now. So what you have to do is pick a spot on your clip that you want to create a freeze frame. So I want to do the last frame on that clip, just as the cup is touching my lips. So if you click on your clip, and you look into the timeline tools, you will see one called Flash and Hold. It's right between crop and the power tool. It looks like a little arrow pointing inside a square box. So if you click on Flash and Hold, it will automatically create a snapshot for you, and it will add it into the timeline right after where you set the playhead. Flash and Hold will have a default motion to it. If you want to get rid of it and just have a still photo, you can right click on the snapshot and then go down to Delete Motion. And now you just have a still photo. So I'm going to resize it to 1.5 seconds. And now if I play it back, you can see I have my freeze frame. So for the shot where I go in reverse, I actually used 2 video clips. I did this because I wanted George moving in real time going forward, and I wanted myself to move in reverse quickly. I couldn't do that in the same video clip, because if I hit reverse and increase the speed, then both George and I would go in reverse as well, but I want George to go forward and myself backwards. And that involves me putting one video clip on the picture-in-picture track layer and then using a mask, and I'll show you how I created that. So if I click on the picture-in-picture track and I go to Advanced Edit in the Timeline Tools and I click on that, I can actually add a mask to my footage. So you can see I'm just adding random shapes right now, and you can see how it changes. But what I want is that first mask. Now I'm going to slide the width around, and I want the mask just to be applied on top of George so the right side of the frame gets erased. And that way you can see the footage underneath, which is going to be the footage where I'm in reverse. If you want to try this, the trick is when you're doing filming, you have to make sure that one person stays on the left side of the screen and the other person stays on the right side of the screen. If George crosses too far to the right, his hand will disappear. And if I cross too far to the left, I'll disappear. So now I want to make my footage go in reverse. So if I click on that top track and I hit Edit in the Timeline Tools, you can see there's a little button I can click on next to Play Video Clip in Reverse. And just to make it a little more fun, I want to speed it up. So if I slide the speed all the way to the right, I can increase it by 10 times. One thing I need to add quickly is another freeze frame. And I want to be frozen, and then once George hits the button, I want myself to start playing in reverse. So I'm going to create a little snapshot here. So in the program monitor in the top right there, just underneath the video, you can see a little camera icon. And if you click on that, it will automatically create a snapshot for you, and it will load it into your media panel. Now I can drag that down to where I want it. I also want the clip of George to be over top of it. So that's the point when George hits the button on the remote. So I'm going to make a cut to the snapshot there. I'm going to delete everything after it. I just got to make sure that George's clip is the exact same length as the other clip. So I'm going to extend that. And now if I play it back for you, you can see I have a freeze frame. George hits the button on the remote, and then I start to play in reverse. So there's a fun little way how you can do reverse edits. So the next one I want to show you is slow motion. So I have a clip here of the coffee being poured, and I want to really slow it down and exaggerate it. So again, in the timeline tools, if I click on the edit tab and I go to the speed panel, I can slow it down. So for this clip, I'm just going to slow it down 50%. I'm just going to trim it a bit because I don't want it to play for too long. And now if I play it back for you, you can see the coffee being poured nice and slowly. So the last one I want to show you is fast forward. So you can see this clip is just taking too long, going from pouring the coffee to the laptop. I need to really speed it up. So if I click on that clip and I click on the edit tab in the timeline tools, so this is how I can do fast forward. I'm going to increase it to 10 times. And now I've got a clip that plays in fast forward really quickly. And there you go, that's how you can manipulate video speed and control time. Hope you enjoyed this Wondershare Filmora tutorial. Be sure to tune in every week to learn how to edit videos. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Their chest artificial. Yeah, I'm feeling like the shit-o. I've been making music since I was a little kiddo. Never gonna stop, no I'm never. Nothing's very loving one. You know that's what they say. Your love is like a hit and run. You broke my heart, then you drove away.
Hey there everyone, I'm Himanshu Mehra and you are watching Technomania. In today's tutorial on how to edit with Filmora, I will teach you the flicker and flash zoom effect. You can choose any video file and then import it into Filmora. Choose 2 or more files simultaneously so that you can able to do the zoom effect. The flicker effect can also be done with a single video file too. Right now, around the end of the first clip and the start of the second clip, trim down a small portion of the video. You can choose how much you want to trim down, but I will suggest you to go